Hello and welcome to Teccles Cake, where we're talking tech and eating cake. We've managed to get our grubby little mitts on a Apple sports watch, and so we thought we'd talk about some of the health and fitness related features. Now obviously Apple Health is a big app on the iPhone, and he's trying to distract me, but it's fine, I want to be professional. They're trying to link it all in and make a nice infrastructure. So there's lots of activity trackers on the market. There are obviously smartwatches which have some kind of fitness features. And with the Apple Watch, they're trying to basically blend those all into one all-encompassing thing that means that this is the only thing that you need to have on your wrist, basically. And so they're doing that how? How, Tommy, I hear you cry. So the way they're doing that is that they are having two main apps, and you can use them instantly. Basically, once you get the Apple Watch, it also downloads them to your phone, and they are called Workout and Activity. Now, as you'd expect, Activity is more of your basic sort of, your step counts, calories, all that sort of stuff, and it does this using a combination of the accelerometer and the GPS of your phone. Now, an interesting point is it doesn't actually have GPS in this, so if you're not near your phone, it will still do it, but it will have a bit more of a sort of rough estimation. But the killer thing that it does have, which some other ones do as well, but that this is very seamless, sits so you don't even notice. You don't have to have a chest strap. It's also got a heart rate monitor, so it's using all those things, all those inputs to combine and think about how active you're being, and also maybe how active you should be. So that's one of the key things, is it's got the stand up. You must have heard of this. Are you going to join us now?
Sorry, yeah,
yes.
Carry on, yeah.
You're here.
I was listening, it's fascinating.
So stand up. Would you like to stand up for me, please?
You literally just stand up?
Yeah, just stand up, please. There we go. So that's look how hard that was for a normal man, I say normal, a very tall man to do. But the idea is that sitting down is bad for us, and so once an hour you'll get a little vibration and it'll tell you, and it'll say, you should probably stand up now if you haven't already. Yeah. Obviously a bit annoying if you're in a cinema or something, you just be like, yeah, all right, I'm doing stuff.
Sorry guys, Apple Watch said so.
Yeah, Apple Watch said so. Anyone behind me, screw you. But yeah, so do you want to get the GoPro and have a little look at this? This is the corresponding app for Activity. And what you do is you set goals. So you set markers, you say, I want to do a certain amount of exercise in a day. I want to do a certain amount of steps, or I want to burn a certain amount of calories. And using all the inputs it gets from this, it then has these cool little circles. And you can look at it on the watch as well. And also you can get updates. So it will tell you maybe a reminder every 4 hours, hey, here's how you're doing towards your targets. But also on here, it has actually a calendar. So you click on here, and it shows you each of them. So that's the day, and then once they've gone full circle around, that's when you've hit your target. There's 3 different types you can put on there. So you can do easy, sort of moderate, or intense. I've gone for intense because I'm a pretty hardcore kind of guy. And as you can see, I'm quite a way away on the calories, but everything else is looking all right. You can also set your own ones if you want. Now, the other thing is it all ties into Workout, and Workout is an app which I'm not sure actually. No, Workout doesn't have a corresponding app on your phone, but Workout is basically some trackers, they know what you're doing. They're smart enough, so when you start swimming, when you start doing whatever, and also that's another point, you can't swim with this because it's not actually waterproof, water resistant. Don't go swim with it though. That's the
Showers okay.
Showers okay. Apparently,
not.
Apple CEO showers with it himself. That's how we know it's okay.
What a ringing endorsement.
Exactly, what an endorsement. But as you see this little dude, that's the Workout app. Click on that. And what it does is it comes up with basically a host of different activities. And so you tell it what you're going to do. So let's say we're indoors, so I'm going to go for an indoor walk. You can set targets. So you can say, right, I want to burn X amount of calories, or I want to walk a certain amount of distance. So let's say with this, I'm going to go 25 calories, start, ready, go. And then basically what I do, count me in, go. And we're off. I don't know how long it takes to walk off 25 calories, but probably longer than that. Yeah, so far I've burnt 0. But anyway, so that's what we've got. So the Workout, it all feeds into Activity as well.
Okay.
And then what was the other thing? Yeah, obviously all the info can feed into Apple Health. So Apple Health, which can take info from Runkeeper, from whatever, what's the food one? The Map My Food or whatever, all your food diary ones, all that sort of stuff, and so it puts it all into one hub. So yeah, pretty impressive so far. I think the only problems are obviously that you can't swim with it.
No GPS, that's a shame.
Oh, no GPS, that's really important actually. Yep. No GPS, so it means it's not too accurate when you're running, but according to Apple, and we haven't tested this out yet, so we'll have to let you know.
It does sound a bit dodgy.
I believe him,
Okay.
You need to take your phone with you the first couple of times you go for a run, and it uses the GPS of your phone and then from that it can estimate your stride rate and how far you're actually going when you go on a run. And then the next few times, they said do it 2 or 3 times, you don't need to take your phone, and you can run and you can go along, and it uses the estimates it had before to have more of an accurate idea.
So, yeah, that's
So
fine.
we'll see. We'll have to put that to the test and see. And then last final point I'll leave you with is that if you do want to go and exercise without your phone at all and you just want to take this with you, it does actually have onboard memory. And that's the same. It doesn't matter which one you buy, they all have the same, and it lets you have 2 gigs of music. And it's not the most massive amount, but for a workout
it's all right.
or a run or whatever, you have to be doing a pretty long bloody workout to exceed 2 gigs or have those FLAC files, whatever these fancy music people use. So yeah, that's our initial impressions of the fitness and health applications. What do you guys think? Have you got one? Have you tried it? How does it compare to real dedicated fitness trackers? Let us know in the comments below, and obviously subscribe.